Hi, my name is Andrea, and this is my philosophy of teaching. First of all, I want to mention my goals as a teacher. My first goal is every day when students come to class, they can have high expectations, and I be able to meet those expectations. As well, they can feel welcome to share their ideas and opinion with the class. Another of my goals is use more interactive lessons. I believe a student learn more through active learning rather than traditional lectures. Why is teaching important? Well, I consider teaching is so important because you can influence tomorrow's leaders. I mean, your teaching can help people make a decision in their life. For instance, if you teach students to follow instructions, probably they will follow instructions very well in the future. I like more than one theory about learning, but the one I like the most is humanistic. Through humanistic, students can work by themselves and participate in a group of work. As well, they are able to express their ideas, and the learning is cooperative in order to develop social and affective skills. And the role of the teacher is acting as a facilitator for the group when it is appropriate. And at the same time, the teacher can help students one by one in their different skills. I believe a student can learn very well during this process of humanistic. Now, what teaching methods do I consider more of my linking? Well, there are some teaching approaches that caught my attention and I will use them as a teacher. For example, many types of vocational or practical training cannot be learned in a classroom, whether it be a laboratory, experiment, or work outdoors. I can also use learning by doing and participating in a hands-on experience. Moreover, students may participate in a field work, learning, and expeditions. Now, strategies that I consider effective when assessing a student's performance are: during the last 5 minutes of class, ask a student to reflect on the lesson and write down what they have learned. Besides, they can share with their classmates what they have learned. As a teacher, I also should use different individual and whole group techniques to check understanding because students are different and they learn in a different way. For example, while some students prefer write a summary about the class, others could prefer make a video or a presentation. I can use some tips to provide feedback, like motivate students to do it better the next time, and also give them some ideas about how to correct their mistake. Another way can be emphasize more the parts in which they have done a good job. In this way, they will be able to notice the way in which they can continue working. I think my relationship with my students can be one in which they can feel comfortable with my presence and can share their ideas without fear of being rejected, since they will not be, because I will take their opinion into account, because I believe each person owns a universe of ideas. And this is my teaching philosophy. Thank you for your attention.